Let me read this to you. Dixie Bill Sessions stood behind Digby Yates on the dais at the hospital's front entrance. Four armed men surrounded the presidential candidate and his chief of security, two in the front, two in the rear. All were Secret Service, who, after the assassination attempt 2 weeks back, were signed to Yates by President Woodside Forrest. To Yates's right was his vice presidential running mate, Colbert Courage. Governor Harrison Newman was also on the dais. This is the first chapter, the first paragraph from the first chapter of Book 8, Book 7, I'm sorry, Black Camelot's Choices, my latest installment in the Black Camelot series. If you've been reading, you know that Digby Yates is despicable. Not the kind of guy you'd want to have a cup of coffee with. He'd probably make you pay and hang around afterwards and take your tip money. That's just how low down he is. Anyhow, somehow or another, through hook or crook, and mostly crook, he ends up a powerful senator and thinks that he has the right to be president. Some people might think that this is a little bit reflective of what's going on in today's world. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. I'll leave that for you to decide. But he's the latest nemesis in my Black Camelot series. And Donald Alexander and Kwame Mills, the two leaders of the Black Camelot, they just have to figure out how they're going to use their power to confront his rising power, because a lot is at stake here. Yates is an avowed racist. The whole nation knows it. Not too many secrets there. And they have the power, and they're backed up by the secret society, the guiding force to take him on. But there's a way out for them, and Alexander in particular, because there's another person kind of in his way a little bit for this presidential role, and so he's trying to defer. But let's see what happens in this series. So that's where we are in Book 7, Choices, the latest installment in the Black Camelot series. So hopefully you can catch up if you haven't been reading since The Publisher's Dilemma, and see how Yates and these other characters emerge and evolve, and how everyone grows into their roles and their power. I'm having a blast writing this stuff. It's really good. I'm pleased with it. I'm waiting for the telephone call from Hollywood, because lots of folks tell me that that's where this belongs. And with that said, tell me who you think should be playing Donald Alexander when we go to Hollywood. And Kwame Mills, and the beautiful, enchanting, and deadly Michelle Nubani, and the other women of Black Camelot. I enjoyed catching up with you. Read this, get this. All right, see ya.